Welcome back to episode 11 of the Tinkerage Reorganisation vlog. As you might be able to spot behind me, if you've been a regular here, there's some space on the shelf above my power tools. And that can mean, well, it can mean several things. I've thrown them away, somebody's stolen them, or my favourite, they're now over there. So, got a good couple of hours in the Tinkerage this afternoon and into this evening. Managed to get that sorted. Couple of the slides are a little bit stiff, but I think a few moments with either a sander or possibly even a block plane might sort that out. Need to label them, obviously, and I might just rearrange them. As part of the reorganisation, we'll be determining what components, screws, hardware go where. At the moment, most of that is electronics. And one is beads from jewellery making, but I might change it to some sort of hardware. I might use a couple of them for storing some of the nails I have. I've now freed up some space up here, so I need to think what I'm going to do about that. But I think I'll sleep on that. But I actually feel like I've made a bit of progress now. Yeah, I've got something actually made. I don't really count cutting a piece of wood and sticking it up. Not that I actually had to cut that piece of wood, if you remember. Obviously I did make a couple of brackets, but I don't really count making a couple of very simple brackets. It really is a build, so first proper build of the reorganisation. It's giving me a few other things to think about. It's giving the work zone bandsaw a little bit more of a workout. So I think one of the videos coming up soon might be a review of that. I've had it, bought it last summer, so good 8 months or so. Used it on a variety of things. Think I understand most of its weaknesses and positives. So look for a review of that coming up soon. Yeah, I'm really not sure what to do next. I shall definitely have to sleep on it. There's plenty of tidying to be done, but that's the whole point of this exercise. I really quite like that unit there. That's really quite pleased with that. It does obstruct the corner a little bit. I knew that that was going to happen, but that corner has always been very, very difficult when I had even a slightly narrower shelf there. So my intent is that that's going to be used mostly for storing things that I don't use very often. It's become like that anyway. I've got woodworm treatment and things like that, but I don't really use that often. So I shall just dedicate that corner more so to those types of things. So I'm going to try and get back out here tomorrow. I should be able to get maybe a couple of hours, and I might just have to start something just to kind of maintain some momentum, even if it might be that then I stop something. One possibility is the idea I have for that corner, but I'm still going to keep that to myself at the moment. I did put a little bit of footage together of the build. It's not a huge amount, probably only be a few minutes. It's more about an idea rather than showing how to do a build. It's fairly easy construction. There's a possibility that I might do more for these other ones. I have 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 of the same style. I've got another 6 of that style. Those ones do stand up quite nicely, so I'm not too worried about those. So I might, I don't know. I don't know. It's still something else to think about. Thank you for those that have been following regularly. If this is the first one you've been watching, do check out the playlist. Go back and have a look at some of the earlier ones. And if you've got any great ideas for perhaps what I can do next, then do let me know. One thing I really do have to work on is my clamp storage. had to move some clamps around today because they were getting in the way of there. It's tricky in a small space. Clamps do take up a lot of room, particularly kind of the longer clamps. I've only got 3 kind of really long ones, 2 medium-sized long ones, and most of the rest are fairly small and mounted on the ceiling or on my temporary support on the wall. Right, bye for now. See you all soon.